the Canuck goal and cleared around the boards by Brodeur. Right to Bossy, who stepped in front of Williams. Now the board. Trottier couldn't hold the pass. One around to the far corner. Trottier and Williams bumped together. And we're going to face off to the left of the Canuck goal. There's a break in the action. The score, the Islanders nothing, the Vancouver Canucks nothing.
386 career penalty minutes in the playoffs. That's including tonight. That's what Dave Williams has. Second in NHL history. Second to Dave Schultz. Here's the penalty. Trottier, you see Williams come back with a little jab. They're boyhood friends. Dave Williams and Brian Trottier. They've known each other for many years. Doesn't matter when you get in a hockey game.
Not when the money's on the line for the Stanley Cup. A couple of Saskatchewan boys going at it.
A big purse.
Halloran, Forecheck, and Bouchard. Now a minute and a half remaining in the penalties. Brodeur using the stick to keep the Islanders forwards away from the goal crease area. As the play moves into center ice, a pass to Gradine, but it was offside. He put the... Now stick up a little bit. The other end, Bill Smith and Smeal exchanging some words after Smeal had come in late. That'll bring Satko after a whistle, and Ron Wicks directing some traffic at the side of the Islander net.
What Billy Smith is really doing is saying to Richard Brodeur, don't act like a little kid down there. Every time somebody skates near the net, you get your stick up in front of you like they were going to do something. And Billy Smith, what's he do? He does the same thing. He takes a swing at the puck or the stick or the person. It's a threatening gesture. Richard Brodeur. Here's a great camera angle. Beautiful camera work. There's the shot. And as Bourne swung the stick at the rebound, he caught Richard Brodeur. Down he goes. The Vancouver Canucks. DeLorme was trying to goad Dave Langevin into a penalty. Watch the stick go up right here. Langevin gives him a pretty good shot. And then the retaliation. 1-2. Heavy hitting in front of the net. Harold Schnetz explaining to Brian Trottier, just trying to get you out of there, give you a little push. The same thing. Trottier gets the stick up, and then boom, Campbell levels him from behind. Not the most courageous check of the night so far. Let's watch Bossy as Campbell tries to chop him down like an oak tree. Bossy gets the shot away. Brodeur, as we watch, is that Lupul or Minor?
I think it's Moline.
Well, I was close. It's a Vancouver Canuck. There's Dennis Potvin throwing his stick. That's actually a penalty also. It could be called as abuse of the official or a 10-minute misconduct.
Potvin is out on the ice. Langevin heads for the Islander bench.
John Tonelli. Canucks get 4 minutes. It was the original penalty on Colin Campbell, not John Tonelli. And then Tonelli puts his stick up, and Campbell says, let's cross swords. See, there you see the signal of Wicks. Campbell crossing swords. A threatening gesture. I should always point that out.
Plays it to the corner. Minor chases it. Gary Minor, number 20, is hammered right through the glass. Trottier banged it into the boards, and out came the glass, and Minor ended up in the expensive seat. Bossy comes in. Steps was there to knock it loose. Now Trottier in the near corner. Trottier waited for the man to come in on top of him. It was Gradine, and Trottier is still being tied up, and then he gets a bump by Fraser, and they pile up on the boards, and will get a charging penalty, I believe. Fraser came in late.
And he gets a charging penalty. Look at Brian Trottier. He sees him coming. That's a penalty. Wasn't called. That's Gradine that Trottier went after, and then Fraser comes in behind. As they wrestle along the boards, boom, there he is. Smith gets the puck. Thomas Johnson gets the penalty. Heavy collision. That's what's dangerous about being a goaltender.
On the far side of the ice, gave it to Moline. Moline shot through a screen, knocked down, rolling puck. It's underneath Lane. A scramble, and finally the whistle is sounded. Trottier upset with Gradine, goes after him. Smeal is there. Fraser is on top of Lane. It sticks up in front of the New York Islander goal, and referee Ron Wicks will hand out at least one, maybe a couple of penalties. Now Lane is off to the side of the net with his stick up in the air a bit. A minute and 11 seconds remaining in the second period.
They're aiming at Trottier. Ron Wicks is going to wave a few players into the box. Trottier still having words with Fraser. Gord Lane. Fraser Fraser just took a punch. He just took a punch and missed. Lane had goaded Fraser into losing his cool.
Here's the way this little ruckus got started. Lane knocked his man down.
Boom.
Fraser got up, took a slap at him with the stick.
We just keep an eye on the puck here. It's loose. Trache moves in. The whistle blows. Smeal on Trache from behind. Trache after the Gradine. And watch Gord Lane as he skates down. He's laughing at Fraser. There's Fraser's punch. That was Gauthier. And Gord Lane pointing at him saying, ha ha, you missed.
Races after it. Anders Keller draws a crowd. Boldered in deep. Looks for somebody in the clear. Chased back by Doring. And now is scrapped in front of the Islander goal. And who's that? Down on top of Bill Smith.
Williams.
You're kidding. Of course not. The Tiger went after Bill Smith. Well, it stands to reason, but what's he doing out there in a power play anyway, 18?
Are you asking me?
Referee Ron Wicks asking everybody to leave the goal crease area. It's the linesmen, John D'Amico and Gerard Gauthier, trying to pull them apart.
Did not see any reason for Williams to be after Billy Smith, but maybe we can tell in the replay. Let's take a look. That's Ivan Bolderev with the puck. There's Billy Smith. Whack. There's one good reason. Boom, he gives it back to him. He's trying to make a little shish kebab. Billy Smith has a protector, of course.
Right. Bourne back to Keller. Anders Keller to the blue line. The lines of any bowled his man over.
Power play goals that we're seeing. When you think about records, the NHL record for power play goals in a series is 15, held by the Islanders versus Philadelphia in the 1980 finals.
And it continues as Snets and Brent Sutter went to the boards, drawing and shoving and pushing. Originally it was Gillies. They're going to get the big guy angry here, and then they'll have to pay the price. The big guy being number 9, of course, Clark Gillies.
Is that Williams? The last few times the Islanders have taken leads, Jiggs, you'll have to remember this, is that Vancouver did the same thing. Each time the Islanders have taken a lead, that may sound like a statement by a homer. That is not. That is fact. You remember back when the Islanders took the lead each time, we've had a serious altercation.
Now referee Ron Wicks is going to hand out some penalties here. The boards into the Islanders zone. And there is Trache. He is bowled over.
Say with Thomas Gradine. There's the check.
The 2-goal Islander lead. Finelli got the stick up a little. Oh, what a check by Trache. But it's the Islanders 6, the Canucks 4, the final score. And we'll be back with a recap on our Budweiser Star of the Game selection following this message.